This is a 1203 Pro by UDIRC. It's a 1/12 scale 4x4 short course truck that comes with a lot of really nice features right out of the box, including a built-in gyro and LED light system, center diff, programmable at 60 amp ESC, and of 2845 4700 kV brushless motor. It's good for 2 to 3S running on a 60 amp ESC. It's got a heavy duty drivetrain and some other cool features to increase the ownership experience.
Excellent!
Let's take a closer look at this wonderful machine. In the box, we got the cool little UDIRC flag. And we've seen these tools from UDIRC in the past. So we have 1.5 mil right there. Also comes with a 2 mil. Nice aluminum handles with the knurled grips. And they've even got a little grub screw there, which means you can change these if and when they wear out. A couple zip ties also came in there, along with the box wrench. In this one, we've got a bunch of extra A-arms, upper and lowers. It looks like there's gonna be 8 of them in here. Nice big old decal sheet. I really like the colors on here too. This sort of a green on green thing looks really nice. Some more decals. Some more decals. Ooh, those look nice, don't they? Some info about setting up your gyro. And of course, the user manual. Next, we have the radio, and I really like this radio. I really like the way this fits in my hand. This little stopper down here fits my giant mitts perfectly. You can drive one-handed. There's even a little doodad right there to assist with one finger or with one thumb driving. We have a throttle limit switch right here. Super easy to use, 50, 75, and 100% throttle. Channel 3 button right here. I bet you that's gonna control our lights. On-off switch in the back, pop the top, steering trim, steering dual rate, and gyro adjustment knob. Get this guy out of the way, and you've got steering reverse and throttle reverse as well. Now, how about this truck? Right away, it's got a little bit of weight to it, which I like. Always helps them kind of handle a little more realistically when they've got some weight to them. Have a look at that paint job. That is not a standard white. That is a white pearl that is on there. And this camera's really picking up those pearls nicely. And the cool 80s retro colors here in the Poor Boys RC studio are really kind of helping it flip and flop and pick up some of those pearls. They look really, really nice. And look at that green. I mean, that is just a beautiful bright neon green into the white pearl. That looks so good. Some hard plastic up front, beefy bumper in the rear, excellent little mud flaps. The body tucks into the chassis on both sides. That's gonna help keep a lot of dirt and debris outside of your chassis. Up top, we've got some grind rails and a clipless body system. Push these in and pull up. Easy peasy. Inside, we can see we've got the driver's cockpit here. We've got a lot of body reinforcements too, which is really nice to see. Big reinforcements going to the front, big reinforcements going to the back as well. And one little plug here, and no doubt that's gonna go to our lights, which are where? Where are our lights? I guess we'll find out where the lights are later. Michael, there's a problem. Check out this sweet window mesh. This is made of rubber. You can't really tell on camera what that material is. It's actually quite thick as well. And if you look right in there, we've got a driver, we got a navigator. I love it. I love the way that everything is nicely sealed. Sealed front and rear diffs, sealed center diff. The whole drive line is sealed. That is awesome for keeping junk out of your drivetrain. And looking at this layout right away, it really reminds me of the 1610S and the 1610 Pro, which I recently reviewed. Both of those cars were absolute tanks. Motor's got a big cooling fan on it. ESC's got a big cooling fan on it. This sucker is waterproof. Again, a 60 amp ESC, a 4700 kV brushless motor, good for 2 to 3S. It even comes with a separate receiver, and that's hiding in this receiver box right here. Battery goes on this side, and this tray looks like it's gonna accept a very popular battery style. I'm gonna say it's gonna accept this one right here, 2200 milliamp. This is my reliable battery. A lot of other manufacturers produce a battery this exact spec. If you need to find this battery, I'm gonna have links in the description box for you guys to make it nice and easy, and in a pinned comment. That guy fits, and there's still a little bit of room, probably another centimeter back here. So if you had a slightly longer battery, you could even fit that in there as well. Again, I like this giant piece of plastic up top here. Not only does this now act as a brace, but it does a really good job just keeping debris out of your driveline, even out of your front steering mechanism. Have a look at these tires. These look the part. They feel good. A nice kind of a medium soft rubber. I feel a little foam in there. We're glued up on the rims. Super bright neon yellow wheels. Nice aggressive tread pattern, almost like a rally block style. Look great. In the rear, you got the exact same tire. And as I mentioned before, these cool little mud flaps. I really like these. We've got fixed upper control arms, which means you can adjust your camber, but we do have adjustable toe with really beefy steering links. We got a dual bell crank style steering system, gorgeous all aluminum oil-filled shock with adjustable collars so you can adjust your preload. At the rear, you have adjustable mounting shock positions down low and up top. Up front, you've just got a fixed mounting position down low, but you've got a couple mounting positions up top. While we're here, let's take a look at these big, beefy universals. Look at the width of that universal joint. You see that on 10 scale style vehicles, not something this small. Pillow ball front suspension, and we've got the same big, thick, beefy universals out back. And for a short course truck, I think they've tuned these shocks really well. They're not super stiff. They feel kind of right in the middle. They're going to be able to absorb some big hits, and also just absorb some small hits along the way, keep all 4 tires planted, and keep this thing rubber side down. The chassis is all plastic, so you're going to have a little bit of flex to it. The entire driveline is riding on ball bearings. We've got a big energy absorbing bumper in the rear, huge energy absorbing bumper up front, the big impact absorbing donut. This front bumper just means business. Plus it's got the nice big rubber flap up there, again, to help keep rocks and debris out of the inside of your chassis. That's nice. Ooh, silky. XT60 connector on the ESC too. I forgot to mention that earlier. Steering. Steering under load. Torquey. Actually not bad. This is a rubber mat, so that's actually not bad at all. I got the gyro cranked up so you can see my front tires counter steering as I skid out. And what about power? That's on 3S. Look at those tires balloon. This sucker has so much juice. I love it. Yes. Yes. This is going to be awesome. This is a good looking truck. Man, that thing looks awesome when it's all set up. I really like the way it all kind of comes together. I got the decals on there now, lights on, and confirm. We press this button right here, and that is your light switch. We got strobe mode. We got the cops coming after you mode. We got the kit, but not kit. Michael, there's a problem. Mode. This super cool mode, and off. Love it. I think this gives you a really good idea of the size of the 1203 Pro. Beside it, we have a low-C NASCAR, which are authentic 12 scale, and you can see nose to nose, bumper to bumper. It's pretty much bang on. If anything, the wheelbase in the 1203 Pro is a little bit longer. Those wheels come out a little bit farther than they do on the 12 scale low-C NASCAR. Beside it, we have an Arrma Mojave Grom BLX. Now you can see the 1203 Pro is a lot longer, quite a bit wider as well. Short course trucks in the RC world can be deceiving a little bit when it comes to their actual true scale because the bodies are so big. My Arrma Fury 2 to 3S is sitting on top of my Arrma Mojave 6S. 10 scale, 6 scale. But the 10 scale body is so big, it almost looks like an 8 scale. So I think by calling it a 12 scale Mini, that's actually really fair because it is really a 12 scale when you compare it to the low-C. But it has a similar body to the Mojave where the body kind of tucks in really close to where the doors are and wows out super wide at the fenders. Really nice design, looks amazing, and we got to go take it for a rip. We are going to start today's video off with some 2S and 3S speed runs. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do the 2S speed run, and then from there I'm going to put the 2S battery away because I think this truck is going to be very spirited on 3S. Plus we have the easy 50, 75, 100% switch right here. So if the 3S is a little much, I can just knock it down to 75 and enjoy it that way. Okay. Here we go. That's full speed. Oh. I cut out. What happened there? Low voltage cut off or something? I thought this battery was fully charged, but maybe it wasn't fully charged because I only got about a minute of runtime there. 23.7 miles per hour, which actually isn't bad. Let's try that again. Okay, that's full speed. Oh man. And it's cut out again. Walk the heck. That's really bizarre. Let's try and toot around at like medium speed. Handles great. Look at the body roll. Nice little bump there. See the suspension doing its thing. Why does it crap out at 100%? It's good. Now I'm going to pin it. There we go. And then it shuts off again. What the heck is that? Well, let's just say 25 miles per hour on a 2S. Let's try this battery, which is kind of a tried, tested, and true performer. Again, not exactly the most competitive or the best battery out there per se, but it's a battery that most of us have in our RC battery collections. Yeah, that brings it alive. Man, this thing's gonna be fast. Look at that body roll. Oh man, the suspension on these trucks. I love it. Okay. Oh, I dumped the GPS. Idiot. Okay, let's try that again. Full speed. No problem. I think that battery's doing something wacky, my old 2S. Full speed again. Man, that's fast. Brakes are very strong. Full speed. One more. That feels like a good 45 at least. 41.5. That felt a little faster than 41.5. Let's try a nice long run up. This GPS is not the best. After using this thing for a few years, comparing it to what other guys get with their GNSS, I don't think this is the best GPS unit in the world. So let's try this. That's full speed. Pull it as long as I can. There we go. Any faster? Yeah, I did get a bit more there, 42.2. And I'll bet you any money if I had like just a bit of a longer, just kind of bit of a better runway, I could probably eke out another mile per hour or two. Feels good, guys. Like the suspension on it is just awesome. Feels just nice and planted. Let's go do some off-road durability testing. Dude, this truck just works. It just works. I love it. It's so fun to drive. I review so many cars these days, and when you just get one that just looks so good, handles good, it's fun, it's tough. I'm doing some horrible things to it, it just doesn't seem to care. I'm loving it. These ramps are obviously way too big for something this small, but we're gonna send it anyway. Oh boy. Oh. So I kind of forgot that I put my ESC up to 100 and I was just running it at 75. It was a lot more jam than I anticipated. That was crazy. Where's my battery? Holy cannoli, dude. You can't be doing that stuff, Phil. If you're gonna drive like a complete maniac like I am, you might want to add an extra battery strap. Again, this truck isn't, it's not a hardcore basher, okay? I am hardcore bashing it because, once again, that's my job. I love my job. I've got the best job in the world, and I get to try to break RC cars, so you guys know how far you can push them before you break them. This is the extent of the damage. Right there, my antenna straw came out. Get back in there, you little scamp. I done doodled it. Guys, the worst man cold in the world got me this week. Oh my Lord. I sound all stuffed up, that's why. So let's try that again at 75 this time. There we go, nice. Nice. This is where the gyro is gonna help me out a bit. I'm gonna crank my gyro up. See if that helps me keep it straight on this loose stuff. You can see it's really skidding out. Oh yeah, that helps a ton. Look at that. Yeah, that helps a ton. Look at that. Whoa. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. The gyro just worked. I got, oh my God, it's on its wheels. Yes, yes. You crazy little monkey. How do you keep going? Yeah, with the gyro on, it really, really helps in this loose stuff. There is a bit of a nasty lip right here, so I gotta really, you see the dirt kind of meshes up nice to the wood there, but right here, you know, if I come in, you know, a little too far in, this lump is too much for this little guy with these small tires. Get a nice dirt shower. There we go. There we go. Oh my Lanta, that is awesome. Dude. All right, let's try that again. Nice. Oh, so cool. Let's go for 100%. We're getting to the end of the review video. The last portion of the testing we're gonna do in today's video. Oh, just gotta hire a good driver and maybe this channel will make it. I think it was up on two wheels for a second. What did we break? Ah, don't do that, Phil. Oh, I got one body clip still holding. Holy cannoli. Whoa, look at that. Let's go, dude. Clip, clip. This thing is just way too much fun. Oh my. Oh my God, I was wheeling through that whole thing. I was on two wheels. Yeah, right. I was on the back tires that whole time. That was crazy. Look how it does that. Like, I can come in bouncing with like no traction, just a little bit of momentum, and just keep pinning the gas, and it just keeps wanting to climb that hill. Or, climb that wall ride. This is a section here that I think is important when testing a vehicle like this, because again, this isn't a hardcore basher. This car, you could race this car. You know, you can put this on a track with like styled vehicles and you can race it. So you want your suspension to be a little more in tune. You want your gyro to kick in and help you make it through turns like that. You know, again, this is a mini 12 scale and this is you know, a full-size BMX track. Pretty aggressive terrain for such a small car, and I can rip it through here with a ton of speed, a ton of control.
and it's very drivable. Whoop-a. Nice. And that's low voltage cut off. We're not done yet though, gang. I brought more batteries. I'm having way too much fun. This video is probably gonna end up being way too long. I hope you stick it out and see what happens next, because this thing's just way too much fun. Motor and ESC, not even warm. These are all good signs. If you guys have any questions about the 1203 Pro or want to know where to grab one, I've got affiliate links down in the description box and in a pinned comment section. I do my best to get back to each and every one of you guys. Doesn't always happen, but I'm pretty good. And by the way, while you're down there, don't forget to check out my raffle. It's happening right now. It's live for my Armor Crate Mini. Tickets are a couple bucks. They include free worldwide shipping. Links down below. Check it out. In loose conditions. Oh my Lord. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know what that was. 20 feet, 22 feet. Landed right on the lid. Battery ejected. Car otherwise fine. Oh, look at that, it broke the strap. That's a first for me, look at that. Of all things to break, I broke the Velcro battery strap. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, we've done a lot of bashing with this bad boy. Let's take that as a sign to wrap this video up. I want to do one final thing. I want to run it through the grass a little bit. Give you guys an idea how it's going to run through some grass. This is just such a fun truck. My goodness. This is like one of those trucks you just bring out and you don't worry about breaking stuff. You just run it, go crazy, have fun. It's gonna rip through the grass, clean it off a little bit. Still have some morning dew on there. Hopefully the battery stays in place. It just hauls through the grass too, look at that. I've heard some people say they've had challenges with range with their UDIRC vehicles. There's a range test for you. I don't know how far that is, but it's pretty far. I mean, you can barely see it at that point, so. Ay, 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 spicy meatball. Man, this thing just rips. Battery stayed in. A lot of full throttle. This is all full throttle. I want to see if I can heat up those electronics a bit, see how they feel after running through this taller grass. It's not really tall grass, but for something this size, it would definitely feel tall to the truck. It's definitely working hard to get through it. I can feel it slowing down just a little bit. Oh, the suspension works so nice. What do those temps want to say? Brakes are awesome. This is such a good truck, dude. Not even cool, or sorry, not even cool. Not even warm to the touch. More tank in the gas. Let's go. I know sometimes you guys are like, hey, can you get some of those shots that are nice and down low? I love to, but when you're doing stuff like this, at this speed, and it's just impossible. That's why I love filming crawler videos. Nice and slow. All right, buddy, let's drive you back to the dad cad. Jeez, like it left rubber marks. Look at that. After all that high speed running, I'm not gonna edit any of this. I want you guys to see this and believe it. Crikey. That's almost pulling wheelies. Look at this. It's wheeling, guys. What? Okay. I'm at the end of the video, and now I'm discovering that it can do wheelies. It's the end of the video, car. Stop doing cool stuff. Crikey, this thing's like violent. Dipped out. Oh, this thing is insane. Smiles per mile. 11 out of 10. Dude, you spicy little monkey, you. Whoa. Look at that suspension. My God, I got it jacked up still from the park. I never did bring it back down, so that's not helping me any. I think the giant grin on my face tells you everything you need to know about this truck. I'm still really new to UDIRC. This is only the third vehicle of theirs that I've reviewed. And it's really funny because I started this year off saying no more like mini basher reviews. And then UDIRC reached out. And I thought there was just something different about their vehicles. And the first one I reviewed was the 1610S, which was ridiculously powerful, but the build quality was extremely high. And I was like, okay, you guys are doing something, you're doing something special here. I like it. Let's continue. Then the 1610 Pro, which was a ton of fun. And now this truck, the 1203 Pro, I think checks a lot of boxes. It's just, I mean, it looks fantastic. It's ready to run, 2 to 3S, all the functions you need on your remote, even a cool light bar. I love it. I can't get over how well it looks, but the durability is just like, it's just something else. They've figured something out at UDIRC to make these cars just ridiculously tough. Let's do a damage report here on the old dad CAD. Because like I did not take it easy on this thing, you know, scratched up paint, obviously a lot of scratched up paint. Decals are lifting, they're all dirty. I think I broke the body, yeah, right there. And back here on some hard landings at the park. You know, my little mud flap stayed intact. Everything else, obviously the broken battery strap. Let's get some good light on there. Underside of the chassis doesn't look any worse than you'd expect it to look after the thrashing I put it through. Tires held up, shocks are good. Listen, this car is just awesome. I had a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the show a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be amazing. I gotta get this sucker growing. Hit that button, would you? That means so much to us YouTube content creators. It literally is fuel to the algorithm. Again, if you wanna grab one of these bad boys, I strongly encourage you to. You're gonna really enjoy it. Links down below in a pinned comment and description box. It is an affiliate link, so I do make a small commish that helps keep my channel thriving. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Love y'all. Be excellent to each other.